Hello, I just want to make this video because um, I want to document what is going on right now. And a week ago, my great grandmother passed away. And so far, this is the first time that I have lost someone close, like a relative that is close to me, um, someone that I grew up with. Because she was in my life for pretty much my whole life. Even like 2 days ago before she passed, we were on the phone talking, and it is sad that she passed away. It was inevitable because, she was 84. She was 84 years old. So it is expected that things like this can happen. But her death was sudden. Um, I was at work when I received a call from a relative telling me that she had passed away, and I was shocked. And at first, I couldn't believe it. My whole reality felt like it shifted, and ever since that day, there have been days where I'm totally numb, like I don't feel any emotions at all. And there are times, or there are like some moments when a pain comes to my chest, and then I burst into tears. And so far it's been a process. Like I said before, this is the first time that um, a death has impacted me directly. And I didn't know before what people were going through when they would lose someone they love. I would not understand the type of pain that they were in, because that hadn't happened to me at the time. But now I know what it feels like. And just the thought of, knowing that it doesn't matter it doesn't matter where that you find yourself looking for this person everywhere on this earth, they don't exist anymore, ever. And there is a certain loneliness that is attached to that to the death of someone, that you can only feel when this happens to you. And it feels like the world is a little bit lonely, at least your subjective reality. Of course, in the objective and the grand scheme of things, it's not like that, but subjectively, I have experienced this loneliness and this void. And I'm not gonna say that I've been sad the whole time, because I have not been sad the whole time. There are times when I'm laughing with my friends, with my family. There are days where my day is pretty normal and I don't think about it. But there's this thing that I have noticed, that I don't want to do anything, and my body doesn't feel like doing anything, which I was struggling with before, but it wasn't as bad as it is today. Like done my I have done my laundry. I just haven't like folded my clothes, which is something I had the habit of doing it. I've also been to the gym, but it's just like I'm really pushing my body to perform, because then I think of why why am I living, or why am I moving on? It feels like I'm forgetting, feels like I'm afraid actually to forget um, my great grandmother, and that is pretty much the that is pretty much where I'm at mentally. I'm at this point where I kind of want to refuse to keep on going because it feels that I'm betraying my great grandmother by living life and do certain things. Uh, but at the same time, I think that she would not want me to uh, be going through this like that. Mm, but yeah, this is where I'm at, and you know, like I've done a lot of mental. I've been reflecting a lot about what it means, what life really is all about. Because there was at one point I felt like, oh, you know what, life is not real. Like nothing is real because how can someone was just that I was on the phone with 2 days ago is not here anymore? Was that a dream? It felt like a dream. This whole time, this whole life where she was living felt like a dream because she's not here anymore. And I felt like I went into like a psychosis state where I was like doubting of who I am. I was just like looking at myself in the mirror and thinking, what is this? Who is this person? What is a person? It wouldn't. I think I went. It was really bad. Um, and at one point I have to keep going. At one point I have to let go of what it was, what my life when she was here was, and I have to embrace this new reality. And I know that my sadness is not like obvious. It's not like I'm sad all the time. It's not like that, but it is manifesting more in my body refusing to like do stuff, to move. Um, it's just like my mind is just saying like keep going, but my body, I know that there's a part in my brain that is just not okay with it. And I feel it every morning ever since she died when I wake up and I'm like, I'm in this reality still. I'm in this reality where she does not exist. But it is hard, and I think it's just the beginning of something that it's always supposed to happen in life. And I didn't think my year was going to start like this because my grandmother, she was going through some stuff um, medically, but she was not, at least from a medical point of view, she was not supposed to be. Uh, she was not supposed to die, pretty much, or at least maybe she was keeping something from everybody, but I don't think so. But yeah, just wanted to come over and say that having had having gone through this experience, it's been really eye-opening, and at the same time it's been changing me mentally and physically. But I just hope that it's gonna be what I'm feeling right now with my body is gonna be temporary, and I'm gonna take the steps for it to not be a long term, that my body's not want to work for me. But yeah, and I just want to say that if you're going through something like this, you are not alone. There's a lot of people that are going through the same thing, and we can all just embrace each other through this experience. And death is not supposed to be the end of your relationship with the person that died. Actually, I think that's what I have to keep in mind now, and that's what I'm gonna work with. Gonna work in a way where I'm just gonna see how I'm gonna get through this. Thank you, and I'll see you in a video, maybe in a couple weeks if I feel like uploading anything. Goodbye.